We're back. Better than
Yep,
ever.
on the internet. Huh.
Just open up the game and, oh boy, I'm excited for this actually. This looks hype.
State of the channel stream happened. Oh, happy birthday,
Hmm?
4chan. Is this the new stream or is that the old stream? Did you change the name of the old stream or
Oh,
something?
I did. Yeah, it's Happy Beat. Maybe I should change. Hold on.
That's funny.
Part 2, I don't know.
Um,
Part 2.
yeah.
There we go.
I'm listening to the new episode of the D-pad, by the way.
Yeah, I saw your comments. Let me delete those. Yep, here it is. This is the game.
It's a good podcast. It's actually a really good podcast.
Hmm. Okay, I have no idea what any of this is, so let's just choose yes. Is that correct?
You never changed the name of the original stream.
Oh, I didn't. Shit. It was gonna be just happy birthday,
Oh,
4chan. Hold on, let me.
no, it just says state of the channel stream.
What? No.
Because you made the new one part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
because
what. Okay. I think I
yeah,
lost
this
a.
new one says part 2 on it, but the other one doesn't say anything.
Okay, I think I lost a sub. I wouldn't be surprised. Uh,
You lost a subscriber because of that.
yep.
That's funny. That makes I almost said that makes me happy, but it doesn't make me happy that you lost a sub. It just makes me happy that that's so funny.
Fine. That's fine. If he wanted to leave, that's his prerogative. On channel editor.
I do feel partly responsible for this. Okay, entirely responsible for this.
Oh no. No. Don't worry about it. Uh,
Okay, why is this podcast called Love at First Blight?
I don't know.
Why is it called that?
I just came up with a random
And
name.
why is the thumbnail this?
Commissar wanted it that way. I was like, sure, why not? I couldn't think of anything, so I was like, whatever.
Okay.
You do you, buddy. Your Warhammer. Game freeze.
Hmm.
No, come on.
Karmazar is cool. I love that guy.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's funny.
Yeah, he's definitely the
Although,
highlight.
I'm not sure which one.
Hmm?
Trench or Kamazar?
It's definitely a tie.
I'm not sure which one I like more, Trench or Kamazar. Yeah. It's quite a difficult pick. Because they're both add so much light to the show.
Mm-hmm. Just waiting for this thing to open up. There we go. Let's try this again. Come on, I want to play my monk game. Okay. This? Okay, that was the right choice. Is there music? Anyone hear that chanting?
Oh, I can see the game.
Okay.
The game is on stream, so you don't need to worry about it.
Okay, I just
It
want to
is
see
on
the chat
stream.
as well, just in case.
Hey, be good, puppy.
There
Be
we
good.
go. Let's just
Oh god, I'm a monster right now. I'm just eating through granola bars. I'm just eating tons and tons of granola bars.
Right, you're ruining this. Just...
I've been doing this all day. This is not.
Yeah, it's not good for you.
It's not. There's no nutrition in this stuff whatsoever.
No.
I don't think I've eaten anything else
Might as
besides.
well just eat sand.
Let's see. What else have I? Oh yeah, I had a chicken salad sandwich,
Okay.
or I had 3 chicken salad sandwiches,
Hmm.
and let's see, what else did I eat? Okay, now I'm just talking about what I ate today. This is weird.
No, it's fine. I'm just going with this play.
um, yeah. Uh, let's see. Let's see what else. Why not? Um, I can't remember. I think I ate something else, but also, oh yeah, I had a taco. Had a taco. And then other than that, I've just, my teeth actually hurt because I haven't brushed my teeth in 7 months.
What? Boy?
I'm not,
So
I'm,
let's get this
I'm
boy a
not kidding.
toothbrush. I'm
Um,
gonna have to donate to you after hearing that. Damn, that's depressing.
I mean, I have one somewhere, but the thing is that, like, since I haven't lived with my mom for like so long, I only just moved back to my old house. And my dad, he never reminds me because he's like never at home or he's too busy. Um, like no one ever reminds me, and because no one reminds me, I won't do it because I can't remember to do it. Like I won't worry about it. It's like, oh well, that's just me. That's just my teeth. That's my problem. But if someone is like actually worried about it, like, oh Logan, you need to brush your teeth. I'm worried about you. Then I will do it because, obviously this person, they care enough about me for this thing to be important to them, then I'm going to do it. But, like, when it's just me by myself, when I'm just left to my own devices, I don't care about my own teeth. So it's not healthy. It's not good that I'm doing that. I need to change that.
Yes. Okay, here we go.
uh, I live a disgusting, disgusting lifestyle. I just make podcasts all day with no regard for my physical health.
Um,
Wow. What an existence this is.
right.
Wow.
Um, okay.
We did it, Reddit.
Yes, we did. Is this right?
I'm like a Redditor's wet dream. This is what Reddit wants to be. This is what peak performance looks like.
Okay.
I'm just the embodiment of Reddit.
Mm-hmm. 1950, yeah, sure. Let's go. Now let's go to the 90s. It's like setting the date or something. Let's do this.
Man, I kind of want to listen to the old episodes of the D-pad just for the cringe.
Yeah, it's not good.
There are some episodes on there where I get so triggered about new anime because I'm like, man, Digibro is the greatest man who's ever lived. And I'm like, you're all wrong except for me because I'm gonna be just like this guy. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What a mistake. What a mistake. Outlaw Harvest was a mistake.
Okay, now we can actually start the game proper. There's my little monk.
Grazie. Prego. Prego.
Oh, wow.
Let's see here.
Like a tour game.
Oh Lord. Quincy Larson has sent you an email. No, I don't know who the person is. Who are these people that just send me emails? Get out of here. Need to do a rant video on people who send you emails.
Oh, whoops.
I'm just gonna become a rant channel. I'm gonna be Alpha Omega Sen 2.0. I got the hair for it.
Mm-hmm.
Alpha Omega Sin is really my goal as a human being. You can't get any further than Alpha Omega Sin.
There's always Razor Fist.
Oh god. I used to Oh yeah. I mean, that's even better. Razor Fist, my new hero. My new hero, Razor Fist. I just gotta start making those political videos and all, cucks and all that. Well,
Okay. Um,
like, Razor Fist, he always calls everyone an idiot in his videos. Have you noticed that? He's so condescending.
yeah. Wow, this is a. Hmm. I don't know how I feel about this game. It's very,
Let's start drama with Razor Fist.
Sure, why not? It's like LSD Dream Simulator. I love it. I gotta make a choice. It's a morality choice.
Hopefully one day I'll get a better computer so I can play this game, or just get the physical version, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Is yours English patched, or are you playing it in Japanese?
I'm playing in Japanese. Was there an English patch for this? I didn't see one.
I don't think so, no.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there is.
I have no idea what I'm doing. And I love it. I think this is like an educational game. Okay, here's another temple.
Viewers, they just eat this up.
This is the true content. They don't think they
Yeah,
want this.
this is the bread and butter content, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the audience, they never know what they truly want.
No.
Oh my god, look at this Dirty Mouth Productions. I'll send you this video. He's like, if you see this guy in a thumbnail, and then if you read the title, you will cringe.
Hmm. Let's see. Oh. What the? Ew. Just looking at this guy, that's all I can say. Yeah. I'm not any better, but
I'm subscribed to this.
okay.
Wow.
Life choices.
Wow. This is what I'm gonna be in 10 years. This is what I'm gonna be.
Mm-hmm. Is the right choice?
Hitting Kirby with a golf club is what I'm. Yeah, this is the right choice right here. This is what my parents want me to be. Does this guy like live with his parents?
Probably, I don't know.
It seems like it. I think he does. I haven't watched too many of his vlogs, and you know where this guy came from? You know how I found this guy?
Mm-mm.
He does a podcast about Digibro every week. I'm not even kidding.
Why?
Like he does a podcast just about Digibro, and did it, but he just does a podcast about him.
Okay. Is he like hateful, or is it just
It's
being silly?
weird. No, it's not hateful. It's like it's him praising him. Like it's fans of him who made the show. The podcast itself is not that bad, but Dirty Mouth, I've never listened to an episode with him on it. Is the weird thing. It's usually Gunts and this other guy, and the podcast is pretty good. I like the podcast, but I've never listened to an episode with him on it, so I don't know what he's like on there. I just find it funny that there's a guy who looks like this, who made a podcast about Digibro. Wow.
Yeah.
This is the fan base I used to be a part of. I used to be in this fandom.
Well, least you got out.
Yeah, Bert, get out from under my computer. You're not supposed to be there. Bert? Bert? Well, most of my friends came from that fandom, which is kind of weird to think about, but I also have a lot of friends from Reddit, which is also weird to think about. And, like, language learning sites, like, I know a guy who's Chinese.
That's cool.
I need to learn. I want to learn Mandarin and Cantonese and classical Chinese, which is quite a lot.
I can imagine, yeah.
I mean, but once you learn Mandarin, Cantonese isn't so hard. It's like basically just the same stuff, but a little bit different.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Gotta do Italian first, though. Because this stuff takes a long time. But there's like a hyper polyglot or like a super polyglot who knows 20 languages and he's 17. And I mean, I really look up to that guy. Like, 2 years older than I am. That's 2 years older than I am, and he knows 20 languages. Like, it's amazing. So. He is offhand.
Sorry, I'm kind of just focusing.
Yeah, that's just. Oh, that's fine. But yeah, I just replaced. I've replaced my idols from this weird hobo guy who says the N word all the time and has this weird fan base of people who live with their mom. To someone who knows a whole bunch of languages. Well, I've stepped up in the world.
Yeah, you definitely went somewhere. Not sure where, but going in a direction. That's all I have to say.
In a direction.
Yeah.
It's just going in a direction. Nothing else. Well, I mean, it's better than just laying around and being a nihilist who's like, wow, this weird fat guy knows everything.
Mm-hmm. That's a good point.
He's got life figured out, guys. Instead, I'm just gonna be the most international, worldly man who's ever existed.
Yes, I'm gonna learn Chinese and become a monk.
That's not actually a bad idea. Buddhism is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's an interesting philosophy. I don't even know what I'm doing in this game. I'm just kind of moving back and forth.
Is it real, son? Is it really real, son? The Wu-Tang Clan is cool.
Actually, I haven't really listened to a lot of Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, neither have I. I listen to like... I've listened to a couple songs, but I've been recently really into the song Bring the Pain because Mindless Self-Indulgence did a cover of it. And it's a good cover. Like I'm quite a big fan of Mindless Self-Indulgence. I would say they're like my third favorite band of all time. I really like Mindless Self-Indulgence a lot. They just sound cool. Got that early 2000s sound. But in a totally unique way.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I've listened to a little bit of them back in the day. Not my favorite, but I definitely like their stuff. They got a good style. This one.
Let's see. let's see. I'm trying to get onto the new stream because the old stream is still processing for some reason, so I can't quite convert it yet. So I'm gonna look at the new stream instead.
Yeah, not much is going on. I'm just kind of moving around. Can I go forward? Okay, I
Do
finally
you want to
moved.
get up here? Huh. This game doesn't look half bad. This is pretty good.
Yeah, shame wasn't translated. Okay, I think there's
The chat is opened on the stream, but the chat is like
it's dead.
not active. Maybe I'll put this in my server. Yeah, I'll put this. I'll put a link to this stream in my server. Why not?
Sure, go ahead.
I'm sure they'll appreciate.
Oh.
Why my server is so weird. It sure is something.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I have friends in there who alright, so the introductory text channel is called Autism. It's just called Autism, the introductory text channel. But I have friends in there who, like, I don't joke like that around them because I either, one, don't know them too well, or they're not the type of people who appreciate those jokes, so I don't joke like that around them. But my server has this weird cult of personality, and everyone I know who has Discord is in there. So it's a weird dynamic. It's really weird. And then there's all these random people from Reddit. Because I post a server on Reddit. Like, there's this guy with a unicorn dabbing as his profile picture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard about that
There's
guy.
like the Chromasticators, Erito, Magos, all these people I know. The Cynic of Free Thought, Joji Matthews. You know Joji Matthews.
I think so, yeah.
He's the guy who made that anti-FLCL Season 2 trailer. He's a good guy.
It's kind of like a point.
But basically, yeah, he made the video that was like, the new FLCL trailer is terrible, and the show is gonna suck or whatever.
Yeah,
he made that
one.
video.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Is it real, son? Is it really real, son?
It's really
Let's see
relaxing.
here.
Almost ASMR.
Yeah, I mean, we're not doing much. We're just kind of just saying random stuff, but it has a good atmosphere to it. It just feels nice. It's just two people talking about random things and playing video games on a live stream. This is a live stream. This is real content. Like that scripted and edited stuff everyone's doing these days. No, this is real content.
Exactly.
I gotta put this on my main channel just to mess with people. What has that place become? No
Nobody
real
knows.
videos anymore. I think everyone has just left because I did the communism cast, which got a decent amount of views. Now that video has 80 views, and that was back in my height when like I got all these new subscribers from the Unikitty fan base. Back when that was the thing. And so I would make a podcast sometimes, and it would get like I said, 80 views. That's a pretty decent amount of views for a podcast. And I even had more people who would like go to the D-pad because they knew me for my Unikitty video or my other videos. You know, I was making analysis videos somewhat consistently, and people were there for that. But now I've just done so many podcasts that I've alienated my audience, and they don't really care all that much anymore. Which, I mean, in a way is a good thing because my audience was getting a little bit cancerous where I just had all these weird DeviantArt people.
Oh no.
I think I deleted my DeviantArt account. Get that place away.
So you just deleted it because you didn't like the overall atmosphere, the overall place.
Well, I mean, there was that, and I didn't ever use it. And at the same time, like, my real life name is attached to that, and I didn't know how to get it off. So I
Hmm.
was like, okay, screw this. I'm just going to delete the whole account because I'm not letting my real life name attach to this website. Especially not with what I had written on there, because what I had written on there was just terrible. It wasn't good writing at all.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just edgy. Just completely edgy garbage.
Uh huh.
Well, my WordPress is better. My WordPress had some better stuff on there, but even then, that was also really edgy.
Okay.
This, this was back when I had the delusion of I want to do YouTube as a job,
Uh
which
huh.
is just dumb.
Yeah.
That's not practical. That it doesn't work unless you just make shill videos, and even then, the problem with making shill videos is YouTube ad revenue doesn't work anymore, so you need patrons. Well, how do you get people to care about shill videos? They're shill videos.
Hmm.
And plus, who wants to make shill videos? Who legitimately enjoys shilling unless you're like Mother's Basement?
Yeah. Just I don't understand how people could just do that. Just lie to people.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, I kind of did that with my Unikitty video. Also, I didn't really do that with my Unikitty video. It was more misleading than it was actual lies, but it was still pretty bad.
Mm-hmm. This game's so calm. I'm gonna have to go to sleep after this.
Mm. Yeah, it's pretty comfy.
Mm.
Have you figured out what you're doing yet?
I guess I'm just walking around. I'm exploring places, getting a better feel for things. Saying prayers and chants by temples.
Which it still says on the video that you're playing Cuphead.
What?
Yeah, it still says you're playing Cuphead.
Oh,
Like, it's not
okay.
showing Cuphead, but it says you're playing Cuphead.
Oh yeah, I had that from last time. Okay. Well,
That's gonna be funny if someone looks up Cuphead streams and then they find this.
yeah, that was from back when I first started streaming it.
Or if you changed the name of the game to this, and then it's the only, like, someone looks up this game and they just find this because it's the only one they find, um, of anyone streaming it, and then it's just like this weird esoteric stream of these just weird people. I wish I could find more streams like that.
Okay, I think I know
Like,
what I'm
just
doing
fall
now.
into a very weird thing.
Uh huh. Because when it has that cursor with the monk, the
I've
little
been,
chibi monk, and if he's happy, like
yeah.
as one of the selections, I guess that's how you continue. Or I guess that's how I'm doing it. Okay. Yeah, like right here. Just
I
dancing.
just have a 2 liter of water just sitting at the bottom of my chair.
right here.
My room has cardboard boxes all over it. It's just a mess right now. There's like a litter box right in front of me.
Mm.
Wow. And my desk isn't very good either because since both of my shelves that were on the walls have been taken down, all of the stuff that was on said shelves has to be on my desk. I can't use my desk very well if there's all this stuff here, and I can't get the shelves back anytime soon because the room has to be fixed. Well, how does the room get fixed? I can't quite get the room fixed if I have to worry about potentially moving out in a couple months. Ugh.
Here, just listen to this chant.
Oh, wait, what's going on?
They're saying a chant right now. Should probably turn up the sound a bit.
I've been really wanting to do a Deadly Premonition Let's Play. I've been asking my friend Alex Horatio, who I do the Adequate Powers cast with, if you know about the Adequate Powers cast.
Definitely, it's a fun game.
I've been asking him, hey, do you want to do a Deadly Premonition Let's Play? And the problem is that I can never do it with him because people always interrupt him in his house, and he lives with a bunch of like little children, and it's a small house, and he lives in Wales in the United Kingdom, so the time in Wales versus the time in Tennessee is not very good. It's not easy to plan stuff. I mean, I can just change my sleep schedule as of right now because I'm on fall break / am sick, but it's hard to record for me too because I've got people jumping in and jumping out of my room because I don't have a door. So for both of us, it's so hard to record, and I just want to play Deadly Premonition and make dumb Let's Play videos of it, but I can't because the circumstances between us are just so difficult. And plus, I don't have batteries for my Xbox 360 controller, which I was supposed to get yesterday, but I didn't get them.
Well, I hope you can figure that out, because I would actually like to see that.
Oh, really? Cool. Yeah, because, I mean, I was just going to do the Let's Play for myself, but it's a cool game.
Definitely.
Oh, what do you mean? Oh. You said that like it's a bad thing.
No, sorry, I'm just a little tired, and I'm kind of focusing on this. But it's a good game. It's very odd, but in a good way. I can't really describe it without going into too much detail. It's basically like Twin Peaks. That's pretty much how I can describe it. It's just the plot to Twin Peaks, but...
Yeah, I mean, I played a little bit of Deadly Premonition when my dad first bought it. When the game first came out, I played a little bit of it, and it was pretty cool. But then I don't remember how old I was when it came out. Let me look up Deadly Premonition release date, and I can just compare it to my date of birth. But there became a part in it where I was no longer allowed to play the game because he was like, "Well, I'm worried about this certain part of the game, or it's got nudity, you know." So I wasn't allowed to play the game anymore. But recently, of course, because I'm much older now, it's like Deadly Premonition. Well, who cares? It's just a video game.
Yeah, it's not really
I
that
see
scary.
way worse stuff on the internet all the time.
It's more silly.
Well, it wasn't about it being scary. Like when I was 4 years old, I watched horror movies all the time. People getting cut in half, you know, messed up, people blown up all the time. You know, the issue wasn't violence; it was just more about like a nudity thing. Um, you know, like alcohol use, violence, all that stuff was fine, but it was just more about the nudity thing. But I mean, so it was 2010. I was 8 years old at the time. That's why. I was 8 years old in 2010. So, obviously didn't want me playing that. But, you know, we've still owned the game since 2010. We've had the game for the last, you know, like, oh God, 7 years. So, we've owned it, it's just I never played it, and I decided, you know what, I have this Deadly Premonition thing, I haven't played it until now, I'm gonna boot it up and I'm gonna play it. But it's just I haven't been able to this whole time. But like I said, I played it a little bit when I was, when I was 8 years old. It was just, became a certain part where we can't play this anymore. Let's see. It will be crowdfunded via Fig with its campaign beginning on September 2nd. The Good Life. I've never heard of The Good Life before.
Me neither. Oh, did I progress? Okay.
It's a British sitcom. So a video game? The Good Life game. I think this is a spiritual successor to Deadly Premonition. Huh. Yeah, this looks kind of cool.
Very cool. What am I doing? I'm just like slowly.
It's on Steam. Wait a minute. This is a different game on Steam. This is a tycoon game.
Yeah.
This is a tycoon game.
It's
like a good tycoon game, though.
Oh.
I'm gonna send you a link to this. Yeah, you should buy this and stream it. This is good.
Actually,
I'm just like, D, you know what? This is a game I wanna play. You buy it and you play it.
Yeah. Actually wanted to maybe play the Silver Case. It's Suda51 game. It's apparently part of the Killer 7, I guess, mythos or something.
I never heard of this. The Silver Case, is it new?
No, it's old. It's it was never released in English, but I think there's like a fan translation of it.
Ooh.
And it's supposedly set
let's see. It's
timeline.
on Steam.
It is?
Yeah, it's on. Yeah, I'll send you a link to this right now.
Oh, nice. I might play that. Because there's like a bunch of games that are in this like it's called Kill the Past, I think. That's the I guess series it's part of, and it kind of fits in with Killer 7. I think Killer 7's like the last one technically, but I don't know, maybe I'll play all those games in order from what I've read about them.
Oh wow. Apparently it's on the PS1.
Yeah, I think that was the original console it was on.
Yeah, when I learn Japanese, I definitely want to get a physical version of this game. Because I'm insane. I just have to do this.
That's fine. Okay, so I'm just walking right now.
Flower, Sun, and Rain. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think that one got
This
released.
game is so cool. I forgot about this.
Yeah, that one came out.
Yeah, it did get released. It's a Nintendo DS game.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Nintendo DS. I forgot about this game. This game was so cool. This was a really good game. And it came out in 2001 apparently. But, oh wait, it's on the PS2 also. That's why. Flower, Sun, and Rain. I need to buy this. Let me look this up. Flower, Sun, and Rain, PS2. I think it was only released in America on the DS, but I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, because I really need to buy this. This is great. It's a great looking game. I get so excited about this stuff.
Yeah. That's why I'm chuckling. As I just slowly walk into the past. It's like this counter's going
Yeah.
down. I don't know what this is.
That's a cool. It's oh wait, in real life, or are you talking about me?
No, in the game, it looks like I'm like going back in time.
Oh,
Just the
okay.
meter
I thought you were
no.
saying I reminded you of you but younger with my enthusiasm.
Well, that's not completely wrong. I was really excited. I wasn't just this monotonal weirdo all my life. I don't know, I guess I just grew out of it.
Yeah.
I just became more grounded.
I hope I never grow out of it, but I think
Mhm.
that's what they all say.
Yeah.
That's what they let's see. I'm getting that DS feeling.
What?
Oh my god, this is great.
Oh, I thought that was like a comment. or something.
This is a screenshot from the game.
Oh.
But apparently this only came out on the PS2 in Japan,
Mhm.
and they released the DS version stateside.
That is very cool.
But it looks
Because I really want to play all those games and like
Oh.
try to find the connection between all of them. Because that's what Suda51 says. There's some sort of connection plot-wise between everything in all those games.
that's cool. Oh man, I just found a pirate. Well, you don't pirate games. Never mind. I was gonna say I found a pirate link for the silver case.
I don't know. I kind of don't feel good about pirating that kind of game because I like it so much. I kind of just want to buy it, give the people their money.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, I have an excuse because I can't afford it.
You can do it. That's fine. But you know, someone with at least some sort of income, I actually just want to buy it.
Man, I wish I had a controller to play this with because my dog chewed up my Logitech controller that I used to play video games with on the computer.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
it's
Well,
I mean, I have other video games to play and
yeah.
things to do. So, I mean, and he's a dog, so I'm not mad at him over it. It's just it's mildly annoying that it got all chewed up because I want to play my video games.
Yeah. How long have we been going? Let's see. Check the stream.
43 minutes.
Okay. I guess we can go for I guess up to an hour. Then I don't know, head to bed.
Yeah. That works for me.
We'll reach the hour mark, and then that'll be it. Because it's been quite the stream. I didn't expect it to go on for this long.
Yeah, I mean, I was pretty bored when I got on. So let's see. I forget what point I'm trying to make. I'm basically just procrastinating because I should be practicing my Italian right now, but I'm not.
Oh.
I mean, I have practiced today, and I will practice later. It's just that, like, I could be practicing, and I'm paranoid about it.
Yeah.
Oh
it's
wow!
fine.
Wow. Apparently there's the Michigan Report from Hell.
Oh yes.
I don't think this was released in Europe and in Japan and Australia in 2005, but no America.
No. Yeah, I've seen a stream of that.
I gotta get. Oh, who streamed it? If you remember.
It was Vinesauce, Joel, that one guy I was talking about a while back.
Oh.
Yeah, he did a stream of it.
Yeah, Vines.
Yeah, he did some good stuff.
He has very interesting taste in YouTube because most people I know who watch YouTube just watch the same stuff.
I try not to just.
Other than this one guy.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I try not to
Oh,
just
sorry,
get,
go on.
I guess, stagnant in my tastes, I guess. I like to just branch out. It's basically what I was saying, or gonna say.
Yeah, that's good. Well, I was gonna say I know this one guy who watches all these Gunpla YouTubers and Gunpla reviews. Like he's the Gunpla guy and I'm the YouTube poop guy.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone else in that same group just watches the Procrastinators podcast, the one with Digibro and
Oh.
Endless Chess and all those people on it. Because it's the Chromasticators, it's a parody podcast of the Procrastinators.
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't know what the Chromasticators was, that's what it is.
Mm.
Like, the original reason that the Chromasticators was made was because Digibro had did a live stream where he went into the Procrastinators fan chat and he linked it on that live stream to his fans. And because his fans started going in the Discord, this guy, Unusual Caterpillar, that I know was like, alright, all these Digibro fans are in here, this Discord is terrible now. So I'm gonna make my own Discord, and I'm gonna let the regulars in the fan chat in here, and I'm gonna let cool people in here. And so that's what he did, and then eventually he deleted the invite link from the fan chat. And then he eventually left the fan chat in general. And like, that's what the Chromasticators is now. And I think it was Clag or Magos, because the first Chromasticators podcast came out on Magos' channel. I don't know who it was who started the actual podcast itself, but it was just a fan server before that, a fan server to get away from the Digibro fans, like a more personal one. So, I don't know who it was who started the idea of making a podcast, but it's a podcast now, and the whole conceit of the podcast is that it's terrible. The idea is that we are these terrible autistic Procrastinators fans who have decided to make our own parody podcast, and the joke is going to be that it's not a good podcast and that we're fans. And so we've done like dumb videos like the trial of Outlaw Harvest on there, or just make videos, Larva, that are incredibly meta and just about how bad the members themselves are of the podcast. And the podcasts themselves are like really bad, and the joke is that they're bad and whatnot. So it's just making fun of the fandom sort of, while also indulgently relishing in the fandom at the same time. It's sort of a weird post-ironic thing. It's just bad, is the point I'm making.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's the idea. So if you want to know where the Chromasticators came from, that's where it came from.
Okay. I don't know how to respond.
It's kind
to
of
that.
a weird story.
Yeah. Say that again.
It's a weird fandom, man. It's these fandoms, when you get into them, you do and meet some strange things.
Yeah, that's for sure. Oh god.
Digibro After Dark uploaded a new video just as we're talking about this weird fandom stuff. Wow. I mean, I don't hate the guy or anything. I just think he's not as great as everybody says he is.
Yeah. It's kind of how I feel about him. Okay, what choices do I make in this area? Just looking around.
Of course, in the Chromasticators, we have this guy, Mr. Cynical, aka the Cynic of Free Thought, aka Rika, aka No Name, aka Rika Fag, aka actual pedophile, who has done several podcasts and videos with this guy What the What, whose claim to fame is that he's made drama videos critiquing quote unquote Digi, which he critiqued him really bad because the videos are just dumb, autistic screeching, like most drama videos. But this guy, Mr. Cynical, aka You Get the Point, has done, like, he's in the Chromasticators, but he's done, like, several videos with him, basically just talking about how much he hates him and how bad he is. And he's a good guy. He's a cool guy. I did the Streamcast, the 5-hour and 30-minute podcast with him. And he was on the Chromasticator Speed Dating Gauntlet, which was also like 5 hours. So he's a cool guy to talk to. I just think it's interesting that in what was initially a Procrastinators fan server, that there's this guy who's well known for, critiquing Digi. But he's a really cool guy to talk to. He's very smart. He knows a lot about, like, philosophy and all that, although he's has some bad opinions about individualism that I'm not going to get into. He basically butchers the whole thing, and I don't think he understands what individualism is very well, and has some, I don't know. It's just weird philosophy stuff. He's nice to talk to about philosophy because he's very smart, and I've learned a lot of stuff from him. He did this 2-hour video on Star Wars called The Philosophy of Kreia, where he kind of defended the prequels in a way, and it was a really, really good video, but it's a little bit long-winded, and if you're not in the mood to watch, like, a movie-length video, you might not want to watch it. The Philosophy of Kreia, a critical examination of Star Wars. It's a pretty good video, it's just too long. I mean, I told him this, but he was like, well, the reason I showed all the clips from the game in there was because I wanted to make people get their own opinion on what was going on and not just say my opinion, is basically the reason he did that. Because the video's so long because he just puts clips in there over and over again. When the clips aren't really needed, the only reason he does it is so other people can voice their own opinions and not just repeat what he says, because the video would also be a little bit confusing without those clips anyway, unless he just described it. But if he described it, it would be biased, and he doesn't want it to be biased.
Uh-oh, there's some manji, or swastikas. Gonna have to censor this video. Hold on, see if I can show it again.
In the game?
Yeah, hold on.
In the game?
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can get it up again.
Guided by the sound in a world of human wreckage. Let's see here.
No, not that. Okay, I guess not. Well, whatever. They'll see it in the replay. The recording.
Yeah.
Because, frickin' Gaijin, they don't know nothing about no swastika.
See, the funny thing about Japan and Germany is that, like, if you do not buy a Japanese car, you buy a German car. They've always had this weird relationship with Germany after World War II, where they won't directly talk about how much they love them, but they like them quite a bit. Trench described it as they have a Nazi obsession, which is a little bit far, but they've just had very good relationships with Germany over the years. That's why in anime they have, like, German names mixed with what's it called, Japanese names and stuff, because it's the culture is traditional, and they've sort of forged those relationships since the war. Even though Japan is not fascist anymore, they still have that lingering of that time, because they're just so traditional which I could be butchering it. There are probably Japanese people who can explain it better than I can because they live there and they understand the culture. But that is a very basic Americanized idea of what's going on. I don't mean to insult anybody, but that's sort of my perspective on the issue. I could be wrong. I very well could be wrong.
I've heard something about that, but I don't know if I can confirm it myself.
It's funny how I'm like this insane meme person, just making all these memes, and then I'm like speaking very respectfully towards this thing. Well, I could be wrong about this, about this political issue. That's kind of funny how he'd switch back and forth from just saying anti-Semitic stuff to that. It's a matter of not taking yourself too seriously. I just think it's funny how the weird dynamic of switching back and forth from that.
We'll get a candle. I don't know what that entails.
Also, there's a good MSI song right there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I just sent you a good MSI song.
Mm-hmm. Now, if I could understand this would probably be really interesting. Like, from an educational standpoint, I guess.
I wonder if there's a fandom for this game in Japan.
Probably. Some people have probably played this and
There's
enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean that's cool because this is a relaxing game. It's kind of like the Yashike genre where they have like the healing shows where they're meant to you come home and they heal you after a hard day of work because the work culture is so bad that their media is literally just meant to soothe you, and physically it's sort of like an ointment. So it makes sense that they have games like this that exist, and it's really cool. It's a very cool aspect of the culture that they have stuff like this, because I personally can really connect to the aesthetic of it, and I like it quite a bit.
Yeah, I like something nice and slow moving from time to time.
Yeah, like the new Blade Runner movie. That was amazing.
Yes, that was really good.
It's sad that it failed at the box office though. It lost millions of dollars.
Seriously?
Yeah, it was a $150 million budget. And it I think it made 80 million, but it got 80 million in ticket sales, and most of their money that they made was from South Korea. And let's see, what was I gonna say? Forget. Oh yeah, the opening weekend was like really bad. They did not expect it to perform that badly. So it didn't do well. Like when I was in the theater, there were people who walked out right before Harrison Ford showed up. Like
seriously?
Right before Harrison Ford showed up in the movie, because he shows up at such a late part.
Yeah, he does.
Because they advertised it like it's going to be this cool Star Wars thing where it's got Harrison Ford in it, and they put him all over the advertisements, but the movie was not about Harrison Ford. It was about this new guy from La La Land.
Yeah.
Which La La Land was a great movie and it got critical success, but it didn't have a lot of mainstream success. So not a lot of people knew Ryan Gosling well. And he was the main character. They expected Harrison Ford. And there were all these just normal people who didn't care about sci-fi. So in my theater, there were a lot of people who just left during the movie. And there was this one specific couple who left right when Harrison Ford showed up on screen and they didn't get to see it. And that's what they came for. I bet you money that's what they came for.
Mm-hmm.
Because they sounded like upset when they were talking on the way out. Because they were like right beside me, so I could hear what they were saying, and they sounded really upset.
Yeah. Well, there's another swastika, so maybe that'll ease the I don't know pain.
Yeah. But I don't think people who went to Blade Runner expected it to be what it was. It's like this very long, slow-burning art film, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like this really cool visual work. It's philosophical and
Yeah.
empathetic and cool. But, like, normal people don't want to see that, which is understandable. I'm not knocking them for that. You know, I'm not one of those pretentious hipsters. But,
Mm-hmm.
like, it's not a broadly appealing thing. You know, they want to see Adam Sandler, like, fix a doorknob or whatever. So it's not something that would appeal to them. And so that advertising just made people so mad.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well we're getting let's see.
Yeah, I got exactly.
Huh? Oh, okay.
I thought it was going to be too normal. I thought they were going to. Yeah, when I saw the advertisement, I thought they were going to make it, you know, I thought they were going to make it bad, but I got something that was
No.
like, wow, this is now one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah, it's definitely
It
up
was
there.
amazing. What did you think of the new Blade Runner?
I thought it was really good. Like you, I expected it to just be a big dumb action movie, but they balanced the overall the overall tone of the movie and the subject matter, and then they have the like the regular, I guess, general audience kind of moments put in there, just like peppered in there. But I enjoyed it. I don't really want to talk too much about it without spoilers, just in case anyone's listening, which I don't think they are. But basically, there's kind of a red herring with Ryan Gosling's character. That's all I'm gonna say, involving him as a replicant. And I
Yeah,
really
like go
that.
see the movie for yourself.
Yeah.
Go see it. Because I don't want to spoil it either, because I feel like the plot is really important and cool. So, yeah, just go see the movie if you haven't seen it. It's definitely go see it. It's a masterpiece.
Right.
And it deserves all the money it can get.
Yes.
Because I want to go see it again. But I think that is a good note to end this off on.
Yeah. I'm gonna end the stream and we'll talk later. Have a good one.
Yeah, sure. It was fun.
Yeah.
See ya.
Just gonna let this chant finish real quickly. Okay, now we can end.